An ileal conduit is a type of urostomy, a urinary surgical diversion commonly performed when removing the bladder. Now, the name ileal conduit can be confusing, but it's really a great name for this procedure. Now, please understand, the kidneys and the bladder normally sit behind the GI tract. I'm just sticking them on the front for convenience sake. Now, let me explain what is happening here. We've got urine produced by the kidneys and then moving down the ureter into the bladder. It exits the body via the urethra. Now, a woman's urethra would actually be much shorter than this, and a man's urethra would, of course, be much longer. Now, should the bladder need to be removed, a couple of options are bringing both of the ureters out of the body and having two ureterostomies. Or one ureter can be connected to the other ureter internally, so you would only have one stoma, and this is called a ureterostomy. Now, these methods are not frequently chosen except in the case of premature birth because the ureters don't make good stomas. They tend to stenose and harden over time. More often, the surgeon will remove a section of the ileum, the last section of the small intestine, then reconnect the GI tract back together. The small segment of ileum will remain connected to the natural blood supply to remain viable. Then the surgeon will close off the end of the ileal segment, leaving the other end of the segment open. Then the surgeon will implant the ureters into the segment of the ileum, allowing the urine to be able to drain freely out of the open end. Next, the surgeon will create a diversion by making an opening on the abdominal wall, pulling this open end of the GI tract through, folding it over, suturing it down to the body. This is where the urine will exit the body, and this will be known as the stoma. Now, you can expect to see mucus flowing from the urine that comes from a urostomy. If you would like to know more about urostomy surgery and management of a urostomy, contact the UOAA at ostomy.org. Thank you.